Prayer is not just for result, but prayer is a communication between you and God. In just 5 minutes, I'm going to let you know how you can step up your prayer life from where it is now to a higher dimension. Hello, welcome to my channel today. In 5 minutes, I'm going to transform your mind on the way you see prayer, how you pray, and to be very effective in prayer. Now, hold on. I know that some persons will say, oh, prayer is of the heart. Prayer is of the heart, yes, but it starts from the mind. Your understanding about prayer will determine how you will engage your heart to pray. The first thing you have to take note of in prayer is that give yourself targets. You know how to pray, yes, but how long do you pray? How long do you communicate? How long do you commune with your Father? Give yourself targets on the time frame that you want to spend in the place of prayer. Perhaps now you spend just 5 minutes in the place of prayer. There's no problem with that. But give yourself time. Grow to 10 minutes. From 10 minutes, grow to 20 minutes. From 20 minutes, grow to 30 minutes. If you're already in 30 minutes, begin to see how you can grow to 1 hour in prayer. And how do you do that? The use of alarm clock is very, very important. So put an alarm. If you want to pray for 10 minutes, set the alarm for 10 minutes. Until that alarm rings, you don't stop praying. If you want to pray and keep a target of 30 minutes, set your alarm for 30 minutes. And until that alarm rings, you don't stop praying. That is how to remain in the place of prayer. And it takes discipline. You tell yourself, until I hear my alarm ring, I will keep on praying. Now at this stage now, you are not what you are interested in is not how to hear from God. What you need is discipline to stay in the place of prayer. It's very important. Another thing why you need to wait until you hear the alarm clock. A lot of people will say, okay, I want to spend 30 minutes in the place of prayer. And from time to time, they are distracted, going to check their phone, check their time, if it's up to 30 minutes. No, that is not necessary. Set the alarm for 30 minutes. And until you hear the alarm rings, you don't stop praying. The next thing for you to be consistent and to build up your prayer life is consistency. You don't do it for once and you go break for 2 days. You don't do it for 2 days and you disappear for 1 week. You don't do it for 1 week and you leave it for 1 day. Consistency, whether you feel like or you don't feel like doing it, you see yourself appearing because you want to build up your prayer life, because you want to learn how to communicate with God, and it starts from building. Yes, you need to set a system of praying consistently. Yes, praying consistently based on your schedule. Your own schedule may not be my own schedule. I may have all the leverage to wake up by 4 a.m. in the morning and start praying, but you may not have that time. You may have the time to wake up by 5 a.m., by 6 a.m. That's fine. But based on your schedule, make it consistent in prayer. And finally, I'm going to wrap up the steps. One, what you know about prayer will determine how far or how much you will spend in the place of prayer. What you know about prayer. And I want to let you know that prayer is not just for results. It's not just for you to get results. It is a platform where you communicate with God. Set an alarm clock. Set an alarm clock that will remind you. If you want to pray for 30 minutes, set the alarm clock for 30 minutes. And until you hear the alarm clock rings, you don't stop praying. After you have decided to set an alarm, make sure it is consistent. Consistency. When you are consistent in a thing, before you know, the spirit of that thing comes to partner with you in order to enforce that thing you are doing. If you keep praying consistently, the spirit of God comes to partner with you, that you will be addicted to prayer and you can't stop praying, because at that point you are no longer regulating yourself. There is a spirit that is regulating you, and that is the Spirit of God. Consistency in the place of prayer. And when you are finally consistent in the place of prayer, then you can now be thinking of how you can hear from God. Subscribe to this channel, like and share to those who are struggling in their prayer life. When you do these simple steps, I tell you, you will see how your prayer life will increase from one level to another level. God bless you as I see you in my next video.